Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sunday morning, February 14th, 2021, and I want to do an update on the Finished Up in February group build. This past week, I had some ups, had some downs. So I'm going to start off with the downs. The last video, I said I wanted to get some painting done there, last Sunday, and after I did the video and stuff, I was messing around with my cabinet display case, and I had some die-cast cars in there, and I was taking them out and cleaning them up and putting them away, making some more room for some more of my builds, and just took everything out, started cleaning it, well, all the dust, and I started sneezing, and well, from there it was on. I mean, my allergies were full force. I was I was ruined. I did nothing else on Sunday. Even Monday, like Monday afternoon, I was still feeling terrible. So I didn't get any painting done actually until Tuesday afternoon. I had a little bit of time, and I started off with the 37 Ford, and I got started. The paint I was using. I can paint the underside of stuff, and if I need to, I can flip it after a few minutes, and it'll be dry enough that it won't stick. So I went ahead and I painted the underside of the fenders and then the hood. Then I painted the inside of the body. I come back to the fenders, flip them over, then painted them. You can see they don't look bad. Now there's no clear on here, so it's pretty dull. But I mean, overall, fenders look good. And no, it's not going to have blue carpet, but they turned out pretty good. The hood, when I painted it, I went to set it down, and I dropped it. And of course, I dropped it wet side down. So, well, here we go. But you know what? It's just a hood, small part, no biggie. So I go ahead and I paint the body, and everything looks good. So I go ahead and I clean the airbrush. I get the mark, and I get the base color for the mark. I get it sprayed, get the airbrush cleaned out, and then I look at the Ford, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I don't know how well you can see. Like these little, I don't know, I'm going to call them like little check marks. I don't know how in the hell to even describe it, or what to even call it. All over this thing. Might be kind of hard to see. They're real bad over here. Yeah, you can see there. So I don't know what's going on here. I've used the same primer, same paint. I've changed nothing up. This is the same exact thing that happened to this body the last time I tried to paint it. Now the fenders turned out fine. You guys saw the frame beforehand. The frame's perfect. So now the hood looks just like the fenders, except from all the marks from when I dropped the damn thing. But this body, I don't know. I can't understand what's going on here. I mean, use the same primer, same paint, nothing changed except the date. That's it. So I can guarantee this will not be finished up in February, at least this February. So back to the Merc. I got the final colors on the Merc, and everything looks good there. And I think it was Friday. I had a little bit of time. I got some clear coat on it, and she's looking pretty good. A pretty nice shine to it. Unfortunately, I did get a little junk in the clear. A little bit right here. There's a little bit on this quarter panel here somewhere. There's a little speck I saw. But the Merc is ready for assembly. I'm just going to try and polish this out a little bit. Maybe wet sand on it a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's turned out really well. I'm very happy with it. Now, I used... Well, this is the paint that I used on the 47, or I'm sorry, the 37. House of Color, the Oriental Blue Candy. And then I started out with a base coat of the Orange Silver Metallic on the Merc. And followed that up with 2 coats of the House of Color Wild Cherry Candy. And then it's wearing 2 coats of the Acme One clear. So the Merc, like I said, it's just about ready for final assembly. Now the interior I decided on, I'm going to do the interior in black. I just cannot get away from black. The tans that I had, I was thinking, I just didn't like them. Even the gray, I was kind of thinking about some different shades of gray, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. Black. I just can't get away from black. So I think that's the plan for the Merc. I got to finish painting the interior, and then we'll be on to getting the thing finished up. Speaking of finished up, I got the Chevelle finished up. So there it is. Overall, I think it turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it. I wanted to use the decals, and so it could look like the box art. And this is the kit that I used. I wanted to use the decals, but the decal sheet was unfortunately no good. The little protective paper that they put in there, well, it was stuck to the decals, and I don't know if you can see the spots on all the black stripe. So I have another one of these kits that's still factory sealed. I opened it up. The decal sheet was in the same condition, and I know from experience, I had it happen before. I went ahead and figured out, I'll use the decals, clear over them, they'll be fine. And still seeing the spots. But you can see I decided just to mask this off and just paint this little, the top of the hood there, black. Just something to break it up. It looks alright. No, I did use some of the decals, the SS badging, a couple of the Mr. Motion decals are on the windows, or on the back window, license plate, and the Motion there on the trunk lid, and the Chevelle emblem on the trunk. Here's the passenger side. Same thing, all the marker lights, turn signals on the sides are also decals. Take a look under the hood here real quick. Get this thing open. The top of the air cleaner lid is also a decal. It's a mesh decal. Now the only thing I did change up on this kit was the wheels and tires. You can see it's got a set of the old school SS Krager mags. These wheels and tires are actually from the 37 Ford. There's another option for wheels and tires in the 37 Ford, and I was going with those. So these Kragers and these tires were destined for the parts box, and you know what? I think they'll fit that Chevelle perfectly. And they literally fit perfectly. Plus they look good on the car too. So there's the Chevelle finished up. So, said I'm going to be working on getting this Merc finished up. And I think the next one I'm going to get started on is a 41 Chevy. I can show you here real quick some of the progress. It's the state that it's in currently. A lot of stuff's in primer. I think the only thing that's been assembled on it is the frame. But the frame, you know, it's ready for paint. So I'm going to start messing around with that a little bit here this week. And work on the Merc some more this week. And that's about all I got for now, guys. So until the next time, we'll talk to you later.